What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to another episode of my Path to Power. First off, wanted to say thank you for all of you that came out to the stream yesterday. It was an incredible time. I very much enjoyed myself. Hopefully those of you that tuned in enjoyed it as well. On the screen, we're picking up, I believe it's Max Leitner, a young German silver player for Borussia Dortmund, because as I mentioned before, Mario Götze just didn't feel like he was quite doing the job. I wanted to try out a player I hadn't used yet. I thought about getting Sven Bender, thought about getting the informed Gundogan again, but I decided Leitner was my guy. And so we pick up a morale card for him here as well to make sure that he is going to be starting on the proper 99 chemistry, just like the rest of the team who we've increasingly been doing quite well with. So this is a pretty darn strong squad. We're heading into the Advanced Cup again. I believe this is the first round of the tournament, and this guy has an interesting but cool 4-3-1-2 side. And we're going to get things off. One thing that many of you guys do not do, well, I see people not do all the time, is switch their corner kick taker. Guys, switch it to the same player that you'd use to take a lot of your free kicks with. It will increase your likelihood that the ball will drop to your player's head in the box. So that is a little tip that's definitely going to help you out, definitely help you score on a few more corner kicks. Lovely little passing sequence, though, here from the team building up. One of the great parts about the 4-4-1-1 formation is how closely knit the players can get at times, and how you can play a quick little 1-2 sequences, and your opponent sometimes just has to kind of stand back and watch as they really can't get the ball away. But Kuba Blaszczykowski finally gets the ball to the middle, and Rafinha is in on goal, steps inside, and somehow it manages to go to Mario Gomez, who's going to slot in clinically. That is why he is one of my favorite purple man of the match cards, one of my favorite informed cards, one of my favorite strikers, all things considered, in FIFA 12 Ultimate Team. And I would highly recommend checking him out if you have 120,000 coins and you're still an avid Ultimate Team player. I'm going to go ahead and talk briefly about some stuff coming up here. I'm going to be doing a little bit of a new series that you guys will have to stay tuned for. It's Path to Power is not going anywhere. I'm thinking for episode number 100 of the Path to Power, we're going to do just a huge live stream on YouTube. So do Path to Power live. That way it'll upload right away. And all things considered, it should be quite good. But what I want to talk about is, as FIFA 12 is coming a bit to a close here, and FIFA 13 is coming out, there are less and less Ultimate Team players playing out there right now. I got a question on my Facebook page that said, Japes, I bought this player far below his market value. I set him as the lowest buy now on the market in a decent formation, and he still is not selling. Why is that? And there are going to be a couple of reasons. First off is it might have been in a weird formation that you bought the player in. Second reason is what I was kind of talking about earlier. There are less people out there on the Ultimate Team market, especially many of the avid Ultimate Team players that played so hard throughout the entire year have just come to the point now where they are sick of it. They're basically done with the Ultimate Team. They built every squad. They've got more coins than they know what to do with. They've tried every player, and they've got kind of a team that they're set with if they feel like playing Ultimate Team, or they've switched game modes head-to-head to clubs. And if they want to come back to Ultimate Team, they've got that team. And players it's kind of like, well, do I really want to try to buy all the most expensive and best players anymore? And the answer for a lot of people is no. I know I found myself on my main account building a lot of cheap squads, or going out and trying to buy informed players that I just hadn't used before. I've done it a little bit in this Path to Power, but players' prices, as there are less buyers out there on the market, that means that the demand is going to decrease. And when the demand decreases, but the supply either stays the same or increases, because more people are going to sell the cards because they'd rather just have the coins and decide what to do with it later, the price of those players is going to go down, which is going to make trading some of the more expensive cards possibly a bit more difficult. Now, that's not always the case, because that means that more people won't be selling as well, which means there's going to be a possibility that you might get a really, really great deal, or have the opportunity to sell a card for a good bit more, because it's going to be one of the only ones of maybe the super rare cards out on the market. This is a lovely goal from Mario Gomez, just showcasing why I think so highly of him on Ultimate Team and on FIFA in general, he's one of those players, well, not anymore with his inform cards, but you look at his original card and you're like, these stats, an 86 rated player, no way, it just doesn't make sense. But it's all the stats that you don't see on the card that make him such a force to be reckoned with. Shinji Kagawa gets inside nicely. Somehow that's a penalty. I thought it was a relatively good tackle, except maybe a handball-ish situation, and then Kagawa just kind of tripped over him. But it's all good. We'll give it to Mario Gomez here, and we'll get it started with a 1,000, 2,000, let it go. And he goes the right way. He guesses up, but there's too much power behind it. It's too far to the side that it is just an unstoppable penalty at this point in time. As far as live streams and things of that nature go throughout the week this week, I'm going to try to get in as many as possible. I'm feeling real frisky with the live stream situation, so be sure to stay tuned to my Twitter, to my Facebook. There might even be a chance that I'll be streaming at some point today. I suppose it depends how my day plays out tomorrow morning, but this guy's had enough after that little run from kickoff right there. He goes ahead and quits in the 47th minute and gives me a 4-0 victory, and we are moving on into the final. With live streams, just stay tuned to my social media outlets. You can go follow my channel on Twitch. I've got the option to stream on YouTube, but most people just seem to hate the idea of that for the most part. Other than the fact that it uploads right away and then everybody gets a chance to see the live stream, there is always that, and that is always kind of a good thing. But in the 102nd minute, this guy scores on me. It was Zlatan for the first goal of the game, and then he literally left. I don't know if he just put his controller down or he ran out of batteries or he had something else to do. I have no idea, but I just took 2 goals and got the victory. So that was kind of weird. This is what I'm talking about right here. Just kind of swooped it back, and he wasn't playing, so just passed it across and put it away for the victory and the another trophy. It was just really bizarre and weird. And I'm still kind of befuddled because it just happened. Anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this episode of my Path to Power. If you did, a thumbs up or a like is always greatly appreciated. I will be coming at you with some news, or not some news, but some stuff to think about pre-FIFA 13 as we're coming to a close here. My name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.